State of a Scandal building, baby. How we doing? Now, we usually have a saying in the beginning of the video, so either you been here or you're new here. Open up them listening ears and listen to what a player about to tell you, you feel me? I hope you're looking good. I hope you're feeling good. And most importantly, smelling good, you feel me? Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back here with a Karomo. You already know what it is. I can never get the man name right, but you know what it is. We got some more crazy shit from this man again, and we just gonna hop into it, see what my boy got for us today. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into this video. So let's get it and let's go.
You're a dancer.
Yes.
And he thinks that you got something else going on at work.
Right.
Why?
He thinks I'm a hoe. And that's not that. Dancing, I love dancing. I've been doing
The
it for
funny part is, hold on, before you even try to clarify that, how you gonna try to wife me up and then be calling me a hoe?
Right.
Because that don't make no sense to me. Because I know you about to, you know, like say your piece.
I don't know if I'm the only one that's a little confused about the appearance of this woman here, but I'm gonna just go ahead and zoom in on that. Anybody gonna tell her? No? Okay. Okay.
But I'm like, if because he met you at work.
Right.
Y'all met at work.
Correct.
You had a relationship, and now he want to try to. Okay.
See, yeah. And
Tell me.
dancing, I've been doing this for 2.5 years. I love dancing. It brought
Yes.
me out of a very dark place in my life.
Good.
It made me the sexy bad bitch that I am today.
Okay.
Okay? Now, he knows I have goals. I have aspirations. I want to graduate hanging the jersey up from the club lifestyle.
Yes, yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm better than that.
Yeah.
And he knows this. Like you said, we met at my job.
Yeah,
So what,
okay.
you know.
Okay.
It all makes sense. Because just by the way this man look, it all makes sense. Okay. All right.
So would you say your
Okay.
biggest issue is with trust?
Ooh-wee.
Okay. Got it. And you're unlocking your phone today because you want to prove to him that you're not doing it?
Right. I'm clean. I'm
Yeah.
not popping no.
You need to pop a new. Ooh, I'm
She
sorry.
said what she said.
She need a. Let me.
So let's be real,
Ooh.
because this has to be a little bit deeper. Are
Okay.
you uncertain if he feels the same about you? Because it sounds like
Yes.
you like him.
Yeah, and I want to know today, is the feelings mutual? Are we going forward or are we going our separate ways? I'm not trying to be made a fool. I don't want to waste my time.
Yeah. Because what do you feel for him?
I think he's really handsome. He's sweet. He's charismatic. He's funny.
Yeah.
You know, he's a great father. I love seeing him post his daughters and, you know what I'm saying? And that's something I want in the future, someone who's family oriented and, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
So for you, you're seeing a future with him, and you want to
Right.
make sure that he's on the same page.
Right.
Got it. How long have y'all been together exactly?
going on 6 months.
Okay, so
and
this-
we're not exclusive.
So you're not exclusive.
Right.
Oh, it's a cute photo. So then, what is the issue then? Because if you're not exclusive,
Are
if
we
you were
moving
doing
forward?
something,
Are we going to become exclusive?
Yeah.
Or are we...
So for you, you're like, I need to know.
Right, I'm the catch, I'm the prize, and so this is confusing me.
Okay.
I need to know what's going on.
What title is?
Y'all not exclusive, but okay. I mean, I'm just okay.
My man.
That's your man. You want to be girlfriend.
Right.
Okay then. Have you two said I love you yet?
No.
You haven't said I love you.
Okay.
Do you love
Okay.
him?
Okay.
Yeah.
You do love him. Okay. And how much longer are you willing to wait for a title?
I don't think I want to waste any more time.
You don't wanna waste
I want
any
to
more time.
find out.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you. I'm not gonna try to pause it so much this video, but she has a point. It shouldn't take that long to know if you want to be with somebody. 6 months, I can say that. maybe 5. You can cut it down to 5, maybe 6 months if you know that this is something that you want to pursue. Because some of y'all dudes out here be leading the girl on, no title, none of that. And it be like years going on. A year and a half. And y'all still talking. What else is there to talk about by then, gang? What you doing? You ain't gonna ask nothing? Like, come on, man. Damn.
You want to find out immediately?
I do.
Okay, then. And what were your past relationships like?
Abusive. So
Got it.
this is a lot for me to open myself back up
Ooh.
to someone,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
and
Okay.
build and create a future.
Yeah. How does it make you feel that, you know, and I'm not calling him abusive at all, and I still got to hear his side of the story, but if y'all been together for 6 months and he's already questioning your integrity, how does that make you feel?
It tears up my self-esteem. It definitely bothers me
Yeah.
because I know I'm clean.
Yeah, yeah. You know
Okay.
you're not doing that.
Right.
Okay, so are we unlocking his phone today, too?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay.
Let's leave
good.
all the cards face up.
Can I tell you something? That your reasoning is the exact reason why I created Unlock the Phone. Because I'm like, all cards face up. If we're gonna do this, let's be transparent. Let's see what I got. Let's see
That
what
part.
you got. So I like that. Okay, then. I like that. So let me just go through this, because Katie, you want to know if Jaquaz has any dating apps in his phone, if Jaquaz has any inappropriate photos of other females in his phone, if Jaquaz has been calling other women, and if Jaquaz has been texting with other women. Got it. Okay, then. Well, I want to meet Jaquaz and hear his side of the story. So everyone, let's welcome to the show.
Okay. How you
Thank
doing,
you for being
Flair?
here. Thank you.
Ooh, my eye got a minute, bro.
So how do you feel about what was just said?
I feel like she is 100% right. And about the self-esteem part, I'm sorry about that. That's not my goal.
Okay, then. Why are you hesitant about putting a label on this relationship?
Time is not to be wasted, and I done wasted time in my life, and we like 6 years apart in age. So
Okay.
it's like, I'm 31.
So you're
She's still in her
31.
20s.
So do you want a relationship?
I do.
You want a relationship?
I've been single for 3-4 years. That's too long. Six years apart in age. So
Okay.
it's like, I'm 31.
You 31, 6 years apart in age. I ain't even about to do all that. I'm not even gonna embarrass myself like that. Don't worry about it. Don't hush your lips. I know the answer to it. Am I gonna tell you? No. How about that?
You're 31.
Yeah.
So, so do you want a relationship?
I do.
You want a relationship?
I've been single for 3-4 years. That's too long.
Okay, then. So then, if she's saying everything has been great, everything's been going good, why do you question that she's doing something else in the club?
Because it's like the after hours and the hours, and it's just like, so I know how it can get and I know how it gets. So
Okay,
it's just
so
like,
just because she works after hours. Because what happens at the after hours?
I have no clue.
Okay, so you never
Worse
been
than-
at the afters?
Not that one.
Okay, not that one. Okay, okay. So what happens at the afters?
So it's just me in my world. I'm continuing the dancing. I'm continuing the bag.
Okay, got it. You can.
And then I get out.
Okay, then you get out. But then
I'm
you're not doing
continuing the
anything.
bag.
You're
No,
not
there's
trying to-
no
Okay.
selling my rear. None of that.
Nothing. Okay.
My
got
rear.
it.
Okay.
I got to be clear about this because you said y'all are not exclusive. But does that mean that y'all have agreed that you can or you can't sleep with other people? So like, can he sleep with other people right now? Can
I don't-
she sleep with other people? While y'all are dating, can she
That was
sleep
like a
with other
trick
people?
question. That was like a trick question.
No, I
So
want to
why-
know because
why
y'all don't
we
have a
dating?
title, so I'm just
Why
wondering.
can she?
Can she sleep with other people? Y'all don't have no title, so I want to know.
If they, not even, I can't even say that. I mean, that's a trick question.
How's that a trick?
Sir, I just want to let you know that that's not a trick question. If there's no label, then by default, y'all are able to do what the fuck you want. What the fuck are we talking about here, sir? That's not a true question. That's just saying 1 + 1 = 2. That's factual. That's not a trick question. That's not something that you should have to think about. Like, come on now, gang. What are we we talking about here? That's a trick question. Crazy
That's
word.
a direct question. You're
She
not.
knows
You don't have a
what?
title. So
Are you
I'm just trying to
dumb?
make sure. I want to know. Can she sleep with other people?
You gotta put some respect on it though. Like you can't just.
So okay. So the
from
boundary.
work.
But this is. I'm getting clarity on the boundary. So your boundary is that since y'all have, even though y'all are not in there's no title. Your boundary is that there needs to be respect, and that she can't sleep with other people.
If it was like an ex or like you backtracking,
Maybe.
the people do backtrack.
Okay, but in
Yeah,
your point of
he's
view.
used to dating hoes. That's
Okay,
why.
but in your point of view, from your point of view, that she needs to respect the relationship, so there should be no talking to anybody or doing anything.
That's the goal. Okay.
That's the goal.
Yes.
Okay, I'm clarifying for you. That's
Right.
what it is.
Yes.
And for you, is that the same?
It's
So since y'all been
Trust.
talking, trust.
Let's trust each other.
Yeah. So since he's been talking, if he's been sleeping with other people, is that okay with you?
It'll upset me. It'll mess with my pride, but
Yeah.
I'm desensitized, so I am preparing myself.
No, that's not
You know?
good. In the beginning of a 6-month relationship, that's not good to be desensitized. Yeah. Okay, I got it. Well, I think it's time to lock
Jesus
the phone.
Christ.
Let's go for
What's
it.
going on here, yo? This is. Wow.
Katie, it's time to unlock your phone. All right,
Oh,
here we
God.
go. Jaquaz, you want to know if Katie has been texting other men. Katie says she has not.
Okay.
My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her texts and found that Katie is telling the truth.
Ooh-wee. Okay.
Jaquaz,
Okay.
you want to know if Katie has made any calls to other men. Katie says she has not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched her calls and found that Katie is telling the truth.
Ooh-wee.
What?
Okay.
Jaquaz, you want to know if Katie has any inappropriate DMs with other men on her social media.
She probably do.
She says she does not. So my Unlock the
Well-
Phone investigator searched her DMs, those that are active and those that have been deleted, and found she's telling the truth.
Wow.
Also,
Well, I'll be damned. Ooh. Excuse me then. I apologize for my outburst. Ooh. She done proved the player wrong. Okay. Cause I for sure thought you was one of them hell. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I thought all this was a front. But you made you one of the good ones we see. Okay.
So it
Especially
looks
for a
like
dancer,
she's
too.
not
Ooh.
doing anything at the after. She's not contacting anybody. She's not doing anything. So how do you
He
feel
about to
about
get in
that?
trouble though, watch.
I feel
He most definitely about to get
I
caught.
feel like I messed up.
Because you were judging her. Because you were judging her.
I messed up.
Okay. Well, Jaquaz, as we unlocked your phone.
I messed up.
Here we go.
Oh God.
Katie, you want to know if Jaquaz has any dating apps on his phone? Jaquaz says he
Yes.
does not.
Yes.
My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his apps and found he's telling the truth. Katie, you want to know if Jaquaz has any inappropriate photos of other women in his phone? Jaquaz says he does not. My Unlock the Phone investigator searched his photos and found that Jaquaz is not telling the truth. Jaquaz has 2 explicit videos of him having sex with other women. One of them was taken on February the 11th. Katie, you want to know if Jaquaz has been called?
I caught it. As soon as that nigga said I messed up, he did something he wasn't supposed to do. Gang, how you gonna want something exclusive, bruh? So she can't mess with nobody. See, I hate those type of people, bro. She can't mess with nobody, but you out here doing your big one. You out here running around doing all types of things. That's crazy, gang.
Calling other women.
Hell no.
Jaquaz says he has not.
Look at his
My Unlock the Phone
face.
investigator searched his calls and found that Jaquaz is not telling the truth. He made 55 calls to other women, and my Unlock the Phone investigator noticed longer calls lasting 2 hours between him and a woman named My First Love.
Boy, you got to be more careful, nigga. Oh my God. Oh, you just, ooh, brother. You ain't mess up, nigga. You fucked up. That's what you did. You ain't mess up. You fucked up. Good God.
She live in Mexico, New Mexico.
Katie, you want to know if Jaquaz has been texting with other women? Jaquaz says he is not.
Yes, he
Violence
has.
Phone investigators searched his text and found that Jaquaz is not telling the truth. We found 3,584 texts between him and 28.
Don't do that.
Between him and 28 other women since September. Hey, I heard we have an evidence bag on this one. Since September. Hello, my brother. Thank you.
Not the evidence
So
bag.
since September, he's been talking to other women.
Damn.
When did y'all get together?
We met
September.
in
September. Okay, so let me look at this. So this is February 11th. I guess this is him having
Ugh.
sexual intercourse.
Ugh.
This is December.
Oh.
And this says Big Mama. Good morning. Have a terrific day. Good morning. Should I be getting a plan B? I mean, we did that twice.
Nigga, you ain't messed up. You fucked up. Oh my God. Plan B's? No wonder. You know what? All your past relationships, I'm starting to think it was your fault. Because this is no way, gang. Yo.
I get the feeling once again. So yeah, there's your
Wow.
messages.
You really painted this picture to me.
Yeah.
My heart is jumping out of my chest right now.
It should be.
I'm like
Because,
boiled up.
So then why were you telling her that you want to meet kids and all that if you knew you wouldn't do it? You wasn't being right.
That's why I said I feel bad. That's why I said
Here's
you
another
was.
text for you.
That's why I said I feel bad. You ain't gotta look at that.
So what's your point of view on this?
I want to hear it.
That's why I said I be overthinking. So when I overthink, I be like, okay, she doing dirt.
So you was projecting
Not
the whole
even
time.
that. Not even that. It wasn't even that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I messed up.
He a smooth operator.
Yeah.
It ain't even no. Like I know what I want. I know what I like. I know what I did.
Mm-hmm.
And I.
But your complaint with her was that you were thinking that
One
she
up.
was doing something after work when in essence you were recording with multiple women and having sex with multiple women.
So when they, so there's no excuse for that. We both be on OnlyFans. She just posts herself. I got fans. So
But
that's
it's
just.
but
So it's no
again,
excuse.
But
It's
again,
no
but
excuse.
again, it's one thing for you to.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This nigga just said OnlyFans? Wait. OnlyFans, gang? Oh, damn. Oh, hell
Your
no.
career. Listen, sex work is work, and I have no problem with. I don't judge that. But what I'm saying to you is that if you
Oh, bullshit, you need
have
to.
agreed the boundaries are, we're not going to be doing anything outside of that, which is what she upheld. Then that is another thing. She's saying to you, it sounds like she's aware of what you're doing, but these were not because of work. This was you reaching out to women separately, still having an emotional connection,
After
still
we
doing something
met.
after you met.
Yeah, nah, you're cooked, gang.
And that's not going in your mind. That's just
I
you
know how
making
to-
clear choices.
I know
Because
how
if you were in your mind overthinking, you could have easily just said to her, you know what? I don't think you're ready, so I'm not going to be ready. I'm going to do my thing. But you decided to continue to tell her, I want a commitment. I want to see what you're doing. I want you to meet my kids. When in essence, you were actually each day talking to women, having sex with women outside of work. And one of the texts saying, should I get a plan B? Which means that you were also having unprotected sex and
You nasty motherfucker, boy. Woo!
What are your
I'm
thoughts?
quiet.
I'm disgusted.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
trying not to cry in front of the cameras, but you know.
Yeah.
We don't
I
wanna-
mean, I think all of us, I understand that because all of us here, you telling me that you were in a relationship that was abusive.
Yeah.
One of the things you said that in this one that, that you were sort of protecting
But
yourself.
that's gonna be the end of the video right there, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys enjoyed because that was a little crazy. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share to your peoples, please. Also go for all my gamers out there, for all my gamers that that fuck with the games. Hi, Jay Never Scared. The Twitch is also Jay Never Scared. I do stream on there. We streaming Assassin's Creed Shadows as well. I need to start shouting these Jones out on the channel anyway. So go ahead over there and pop all over there. We about to start streaming on YouTube as well, so stay tuned for that. And I appreciate every single one of y'all. Peace.